How to be more mindful than the Queen of UK, the mindful nation. Why should we be mindful? How disastrous is being mindless? If we are mindless, we experience life like watching flowers on a running horse. We experience life like a cow chewing flowers. We experience life like swallowing days in a hurry. But probably we don't know the disaster of mindlessness if we are mindless. It's much easier to understand the disasters caused by pandemic, poverty, wars, bad guys, enemies. It's not easy to understand the disasters caused by our thoughts about these things. If there is no pandemic, poverty, wars, bad guys, enemies, we think it is like heaven. In the palace, there is no pandemic, poverty, war, bad guy, enemy, but there are still sufferings. Okay, so what are the benefits of being mindful?
What more can be done with mindfulness to reduce human suffering and to promote human flourishing?
What the F you are talking about? The F is freedom. Mindfulness gives us freedom and energy. Mindfulness liberates our freedom of creativity in peace. Of course I know, if we keep on watching this video, how wonderful is being mindful. Mindfulness enables us to enjoy more peace, fun and creativity. If our family members are naughty, can we still be creative in peace? Yes, if we try to be mindful. The Queen always looks calm and cool. It's great to be more mindful than the Queen. How? Is UK a mindful nation? Maybe in 2015, the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Mindfulness declared its intention for Britain to become a mindful nation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, since 2013, 220 parliamentarians and 450 members of their staff have received mindfulness training here in Parliament. Our cross-party group has produced this report, Mindful Nation Report, into the uses of mindfulness in education, health, prisons and the workplace, and it's been well received by government. After Brexit negotiations have been concluded, when she might need to de-stress, will she meet with representatives of our cross-party group and senior scientists to look at what more can be done with mindfulness to reduce human suffering and to promote human flourishing?
Can I thank the Honourable Gentleman for raising this important issue, and also thank not just him but the Mindfulness APPG for the work that they've done and their recent report. And obviously he knows that mindfulness-based cognitive therapy is recommended for use by NICE for adults with depression, But I noticed I recognise the training that has gone into staff. I recently, some weeks ago, had an individual from my constituency come into my surgery to talk about mindfulness, and the member of my parliamentary staff I had with me had actually undertaken the training and was therefore able to speak about the impact that had had. So commissioning of psychological therapies is a matter for NHS England, but I'll ensure that they are aware of this report.
The gentleman is obviously a beneficiary of mindfulness himself. He seems a very calm and phlegmatic fellow these days, which wasn't always the case in the past. We're very grateful to the honourable gentleman. George Freeman.
The Queen always looks calm and cool. How mindful is the Queen? What does it mean? There are two criteria of being mindful. Number one, how clear she is about her present moment experience. Number two, how non-attached she is to her present moment experience. That means mindfulness liberates our freedom of creativity in peace. Let's look at the details of the first criterion of mindfulness. That means she is very clear about what she is seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, feeling, thinking, aiming at, assuming, acting, and achieving. So, quite a lot to be aware of. For the details of the second criterion of mindfulness, she is non-attached to what she is seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, feeling, thinking, aiming at, assuming, acting, and achieving. And the key word here is non-attached. Non-attached to our present experience. What the F is this? F is about freedom. Mindfulness gives us freedom and energy. Of course, I know. If we keep on watching this video, let's look at 10 situations in the Queen's daily routine. Can we be more mindful, peaceful, and creative than the Queen? Yes, sure, if we try to be mindful. The first daily routine, wake up mindfully. The Queen wakes up before 8:30. How to wake up mindfully with fun and creativity in peace? Open the eyes. Thank God I'm still alive. Worry about someone, something. Do some stretching on bed. Mindfulness is not forcing us to do something. Mindfulness is simply knowing ourselves as it is, wherever we are sensing, feeling, thinking. In practice, mindfulness is simply taking some time, for example, 1 minute, to attend to our body sensations, feelings, and thoughts. For example, I know I'm sensing a tight neck, shoulders, and waist. I know I'm feeling good. I know I'm worrying about a meeting today. If we want to wake up more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? Okay, this is the trick. We can get out of bed slowly, from lying position to standing, in 1 minute. At the same time, we attend to the changing body sensations. The second daily routine, eat and drink mindfully. The Queen drinks Earl Grey tea before breakfast and lots of muffin water in a day. Breakfast is served at 8:30. For the lunch, the Queen prefers to have light lunch alone without alcohol. The dinner is the most relaxed meal in a day. The Queen sometimes read or watch TV in dinner. How to eat and drink mindfully? Observe and comment on the taste, smell, and look of drinks and food. If we want to eat and drink more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? We must focus on the drink and food. No reading, no TV, no chatting. Once again, mindfulness is not forcing us to do something or not doing something. It is simply knowing ourselves as it is, what we are sensing, feeling, and thinking. Here is the tips. Besides noticing the look, smell, and taste of drink and food, we notice our changing body sensations and breathing. Put it into practice. Mindfulness is simply taking some time, 5 seconds, 60 seconds to attend to our sensations, feelings, and thoughts when we eat or drink. The third daily routine, change clothes mindfully. If we want to change clothes more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? This is the tips. Besides checking if we look good, we notice our changing body sensations, breathing, and feelings. Every day, the Queen walks a lot inside the palace. After lunch, she takes a walk in the garden. If we want to walk more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? Besides keeping a good walking manner, we notice our changing body sensations, breathing, and feelings. The fifth daily routine, greet mindfully. How to greet people mindfully? If we want to greet more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? This is the tip. Besides greeting and noticing the changing state of the other people, we notice our changing body sensations, breathing, feelings, and thoughts. The sixth daily routine, listen and read mindfully. The Queen likes to wake up to the sound of BBC Radio 4. After breakfast, the Queen works at the desk for 2 hours, starting 9:30. Before falling asleep, the Queen likes to read horse racing novel on bed around 11 p.m. If we want to read and listen more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? Do not notice the sound of bird outside? Besides listening to radio, reading novel, the Queen meets people every day. The tip is, besides subjectively interpreting the meaning of messages, we observe our changing body sensations, breathing, feelings, subjective interpretations, and other thoughts at the same time. The seventh daily routine of the Queen, speak and write mindfully. If we want to speak and write more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? The tip is, besides noticing how we should respond and express ourselves, we notice our changing body sensations, breathing, feelings, thoughts, and egoistic habitual reaction pattern, so that we are less trapped in harmful patterns and be more creative. The eighth daily routine of the Queen, be seen mindfully. Just like us, the Queen is always seen by people. If we want to be seen more mindfully than the Queen, what can we do? Besides noticing if our face, eyes, smile, posture, and radiation look good, we notice our changing body sensations, breathing, feelings, thoughts, and sense of self.
We're acting with ease as if we are not acting at all.